My man. Doing the most. Doing the most. You know I had to remix this bitch. Shout out our boy. If I get caught up in a storm, pray the rain just keep me calm. All my life I dealt with pain, see no evil cause on. Chop along just like a arm, no bitches we fucking on. Doing wrong without them knowing, I'm the GOAT if you ain't know it. And you can't go do what I've been through. Wish I had somebody I could vent to. And you can't go through what I've been through. Wish I had somebody I could vent to. I just need someone to call on. I've been making moves like Michael Corleone. I won't say that shit until it's set in stone. Bitch, don't say my name if you gon' say it wrong. I can't touch these drugs and keep.
Yo, it's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hoodie Jube, and if you're looking for the best restaurant in town, man, go try Weed-Ass Chicken and Shrimp, man. They have the best chicken wings, the best chicken tenders, the best fried shrimp, the best fried catfish, and their fries are so amazing, covered with ranch, cheese, bacon, jalapenos. Oh my! Yes, you heard it. Go try it out. They got 4 locations: Monroe, Louisiana, Marrero, Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Houston, Texas, baby. Go try it now.
Right, man. What up? I won't speak on nothing but the real. You know how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Say we've been down for too long. The only way is up, it's time to move on. Never leave your house without your shoes on. Them killers want to spot you, cannot move on. Ain't worried about that girl, I tell them move on. They say it's my fault, but I'm feeling I can't do wrong. Cut all my partners off, let me open like the roof gone. Long talks and I ain't never changed, it's just been too long. Gotta shake 'em back and that's a fact, so I'm turned up. Fall up in the club, I'm going down, and I'm like, what's up? Throw me in that water, I won't go down, I'm too up. She want with a man, I knock that hoe down, I'm too up. Told all her friends, now she just want me to grow up.
You can't see us, I Saints going to the Super Bowl, talking black and gold. Cameron Jordan on the field, about to take a QB soul. Ever Camara break a tackle, so you know he bold. Mike Thomas catching everything, so you know he cold. He talking Byron Matthew, he talking Marcus May. We in the backfield, we gon' make 'em pay. Them boys hitting hard, they need an X-ray. Yeah. We talking black and gold. 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 Straight to the Super Bowl. Your time is up. Our time is now. Say hoodie, you can't see us. Our time is now. Hoodie Jube in the building. We shining now. We shining. You can't see us. Our time is now. You heard me? Your time is up. Our time is now. You can't see us. Our time is now. Say hoodie, Hoodie Jube in the building. We shining.
Here he is, Hoodie Jube.
Make it short. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm turned. I'm high off life right now. Who is this? Oh, what's your name? How times am I going to see you? All the time? All right, cool. Well, my time here, you are going to become an anime expert. All right. So first, this right here is Pokemon. Don't you say Pokemon one time. All right, Pokemon. All right. But this is Eevee though. Who said yeah? You did it? Yeah, heck yeah. See? Yeah. See? You don't know who Eevee is? Okay, well, what is it? What'd you say? A dog, cat? Which one? A cat, mostly? Yeah. So it's basically a cat. This is how they start off, though. But Eevee can, like, evolve into, like, 8 different types of Pokemon, basically. So, but Eevee, though. EEVEE. All right, Luke, we about to have fun. Next time, come in here with some socks on. Oh, do you? Mm. Ankle socks tell a lot about you, man. I'm just saying. I just play. So which evolution is your favorite? Mine? Oh, Umbreon. Yeah, I'm a dark type of Pokemon man. If I was a Pokemon trainer, I'd be a dark type for sure. Yeah, you can't tell by like you would think I'm all but this smile can be like for evil too. Yeah, sometimes it depends what type of mood I'm in. Oh, I thought you said back there. Go ahead. What led you to wanting to sign with the Saints? What was attractive about them here and deciding to? I would say honestly, I just like the team. Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, I just love how they had interest in me, and just showed that they wanted me to be here. And honestly, I'm just proud to be part of a great team like this. A lot of vets on it, a lot of a team that has a lot of players that know, what playoffs is, what when the Super Bowl is. So I'm just grateful to be here and be part of a team that already knows how to win and knows what to do. So I'm just coming in and just bringing my part in here. Yeah, my boy. Who did I see? Oh no, I'm gonna talk about it later. Go ahead. You good? No. I got to talk to my boy first. You good? The timeline? Oh, yeah. But the funny part is like I feel like I manifested this, kind of like manifested it because Coach Thomas, he a great dude. And it's just we was like not really talking at the Super Bowl, like we just catching up, saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Just talking a little bit. And the last thing I said to him, like when we was just breaking off, was like, "I'll see you soon." I just said it, It's like, "I'll see you soon," not bye, nothing like that. See you soon. So now that really stick in my head, I'm like, look what God done did. Done made the blessings happen, and now I'm here at this great facility, this great team, and I just can't wait to get to work. And I just love that people think they know me. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to prove people wrong this year too. So it's business. This is all business. You see me smiling, but I'm here for business, just to let y'all know. Me? Oh, I think I bring a lot of emotion. I think I bring a lot of just 100% love and grit and just being a warrior and just being myself. I don't do anything I feel like that's out of what teams do or try to be like apart from the team. I want to be part of the team no matter what I can do. So blocking, running it, shoot, get back to kick return, punt return, whatever they need me to do, I'm with it. But I'm just here to just give everything I got, give everything, all my talents, keep learning how to get better. Because you can never stop improving. So, and that's what I love about football. Like people think they know me so bad. They just think they know my running style. They think they know how I'm gonna run the ball. But you can always change that up. So that's why I can't wait for the season. What's the misperception? Huh? What's the misperception? You already got it. You're like a power runner, all that boo-boo. So it's whatever people think they know. Because people they just know football because they know it all. So I ain't gonna get into it. I'm just gonna let the play happen. But I'm just excited to be on this team. I'm excited to win some games. I'm excited to go. That's all. Basically they've been done with it. I could tell, but it's just like the offer they gave me, I feel like was very just disrespectful and just showing that they really, really didn't want me to really be there like that. But it's all love. Like I know my teammates, everybody there at the Detroit Lions have love for me and all that. But at the same time, it's just we couldn't come to terms with things, and it's just funny. It's just all. It's funny to me because at the end of the day, I know the blessings are still coming just for me being who I am, just being a 100% genuine person who, when things don't go my way, I'm still wishing blessings and positivity to people because that's the only way blessings and positivity come to you is when darkness starts happening. You got to be the light. And I feel like just me having a good attitude and energy about this whole situation led me here to a great spot and being able to be picked up here and be a Saint. So, oh, Taysom? Oh, I can't wait to mess with him. It's been too long now, so I can't wait to mess with him. Don't worry, you'll see it. But I'm just excited. Like, I am trembling from excitement right now. I'm just shaking. I can't wait to go to work, though. So I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful for, I'm still trying to get this word. NOLA? Did I say it right? Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want to say it wrong at all. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with NOLA. But yeah, I'm just grateful for NOLA for just accepting me already. You know what I mean? And just watch the party, man. Just enjoy the show. Watch us go to work. But just know that me being part of this team is gonna be a positive impact, and I'm just here to help us win in any way we can. It don't matter. I am here. I don't know. I don't care no more. Anybody can have interest, but if they don't pull the plug on you, then it don't really matter. So I'm grateful to be here. That's all that matters right now. I'm a Saint. They pulled the plug on your boy, and I'm ready to go. Yeah. Nah, because you're always gonna have haters. So people are always gonna hate on any type of season you have. You got the greatest season of your life, and people gonna just always find something to be negative about. So I don't really worry about it because at the end of the day, I know that I'm my biggest critic, and I know what I can improve on and be better, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. So I really don't worry about what other people say. I take notice to it, just have it in the area and just be aware of your surroundings, but I don't let it really affect me as a person. And so I just take it as, well, I do take it personal because I take it as a personal challenge for me just to get better. But at the end of the day, I just like proving people wrong. So you think you know me? You don't know me. And I will show you. Huh? First swag, Kazakage, Jamaal Williams. That's it. But you're gonna see in play, like I don't like to describe how I play football. I just like to play football and let it describe itself. So, I'm about to be a poet. That was a nice one.
Obvious perception is you seem to be again a part of a 1-2 punch with Khalen. I assume it's the fifth division here. I mean, have you enjoyed that? It seems like with each stop, there's been kind of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've always been grateful to be able to be partner up with great backs, and so I'm just grateful to be here with Alvin and just get to work. And the great thing about it is it's just a positive competition. I'm all about positive competition. I'm about pushing my teammates to the best that they can be, and them pushing me, and that's the only way that we can get better. Iron sharp as iron, so that when we go out there and face another team, we already know that we can go out there and execute and win. So I'm just here to just keep pushing my teammates any type of way I can. And, we already know what the main goal is for us in the season. So winning, that's it. So I'm just ready to go, man. I'm really excited. That's all. Each year or every year that I go, I feel like I'm just growing as a man, a person, a human being is just learning himself in this world. So I'm just happy. I got a lot going through my mind right now, just because I'm so excited. But it's just like I'm so proud to be here. I'm grateful for being here. My hard work and everything I've been going through in my life has got me to this place right now. And I just want to just keep moving forward by working hard, being a great example, and just being a great teammate, football player, and showing NOLA that y'all picked up the right dude to be in here. So I appreciate it, though. I'm sorry, this and this. You remind me of like V for Vengeance. Is that it? Did I say it right? Yeah, that mask. Yeah, V for Vendetta. I'm so sorry. But like as soon as you started talking, the only thing I was looking at is this and this. Okay, go ahead. My bad. Oh no, it was like for me and everybody in my draft class is like we see each other, and for me, I'm just how you doing, how you doing, doing good, like checking on people when you see them. But I like Alvin's always been cool. He never when I see him, it's always been hey, how you doing, great. So I can't wait to work with him when I actually can see him, and then we actually start hanging out. Then you actually figure what Jamaal is about, and I can figure what he's about. But I'm grateful to just be in that RB room already, talking to the dudes already and just figuring them out. It's gonna be great. So I appreciate just everybody just accepting me already, bringing me into the team, and just being real professionals about it.
Well, 17 touchdowns is kind of a wild number. How do you, what led to getting in the end zone?
That honestly, I give credit to my linemen, tight ends, everybody that was blocking. Really is just having that single mindset of knowing that we gonna get into this end zone, and it takes everybody. And so, but for me, all I need them to do is just hold on just for a second or something. Just let me get them wheels running, and we get in the end zone. But goal line easy because that's just my mindset already. But like how people say, 17 touchdowns, and then you're always gonna have haters who just hate, and they don't. The first thing they hate on is they're all goal line runs. Whipty freaky dude. I'm glad that y'all figured that out. Great for you. Like, most people can't even get to 1 yard, but you want to talk? Yeah, that's why I don't watch TV, because a lot of people who watch it be commenting things that they don't know what they're talking about. But at the end of the day, like I like that though. I want y'all to think that I'm only a goal line runner. So when I get into the open field and I start breaking them, I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh, he got this, he could do it. I don't want to hear none of that. Go back to calling me what you thought I was, because what I like to do is prove people wrong. So I can't wait. That's why I say it. I take this personal. Like people think we play football and we playing football and we out there having fun and we don't take our job serious. But for me, this is personal. I've been wanting to do this since I was a little kid, and I take my job very seriously. I take it like how you take your job serious. You know what I mean? I come in early. I do what I need to do to make sure I'm ready to go for my team, for my coaches, for everybody to understand that I take this very serious. It's a responsible. It's a responsible trait that I have. Like I want to make sure I don't let nobody down that are looking up to me, that are making sure that I'm responsible and holding accountability. So I just want to make sure my teammates know, like, I'm coming in here to go to work, be a positive type of energy, and just do what I can to help this team win.
The flip side of that perception, do you consider that a strength of your, like, if you want that 1 yard, if it's
What?
third and one, or if
It's easy.
first and goal?
That's easy. Why are we talking? Yeah, that's easy. We do that already. I'm talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people already know what I can do on goal line. It's there already. So that's why they talk like they do already about how they think they know me as a runner. So that's why I just can't wait to get onto the open field and finally get some more 50-yard runs happening. I only had 2 of them, but I need more of those, And it felt good last year to actually try to get them legs sprinting, try to show my speed off a little bit more. So I'm excited to get that going.
You said that you liked the winning culture here.
Yeah.
When they called you to sign you, was that part of their sales pitch, or how did they convince you to sign with New Orleans?
Shoot, Coach Thomas is a cool dude.
So must have just having that relationship with
Yeah, it was just having a good relationship with Coach Thomas first. And then they came in with just how they came in and gave me the respect, showed me what they wanted from me, how much they were paying for it, and how many years. And we came to a conclusion. So, and it's just crazy how easy it was. It wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult. And we came to the conclusion to show, they wanted me. If you want me to be here, I'm here for it. And my loyalty is for anybody who believes in me to do my job. So I'm here in NOLA now. So I'm grateful to be here for real.
When we spoke with Derek Carr,
Yeah, DC'er.
they had a lot of good things that he highlighted, was that it meant a lot to him that the Saints wanted. It sounds like that resonates.
Oh yeah.
As well with this process.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what sometimes that gives when new players come into a new team. It gives us that type of common goal. You know what I mean? That common feeling of emotions of, You got to let go from a team. Now you on a new team. Now you go ahead and improve while you're on this team. Go ahead and improve while you got signed and all. And I think that's what Derek want to do. That's what I want to do. And this team already been great. This team already been good. So I'm just grateful for us to come on here, give our give our motivation and give our performances because we ready to go. I know he is too. He already texted me. I know when my quarterback texts me, oh yeah, he mean business and it's about to go. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be on this great team, man. I can't wait to go. Where's my helmet at? Man, I didn't pick a number yet, but it's cool.
There was a report that it was about 15 minutes in terms of when it reached out to you to sign the contract. Is that accurate? Did it really move that quickly?
I don't know. I just wait for the call. Like, yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Let's go. Let's get this job going. So for me, it's not even like it wasn't even like I was stressing to go somewhere or nothing. I literally let my agent. That's what you pay him to do. You go out there, perform, and then after that, let your agent go out there and represent you the right way to get you the contract that you deserve. So I feel like we did a great job. We came to a great conclusion, and this is where I want to be at. So
We got time for one more.
he's lying.
Derek got a lot of flack because he said he went to Chipotle when he first got here. So
He went to Chipotle?
yeah.
Why? Not like Chipotle's not good, but it's just Chipotle. You said where have I been? Or where I want to go?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. My like when I said I was coming here, the first thing my girlfriend said was, "Ooh, you gotta try some baghettis, bugatti, beignets, beignet. You gotta try the beignet, the beignets. You gotta try them beignets." So I was like, I still haven't tried it yet, but it's a donut, right? Oh, that might be too much for me.
It's only 3 more.
Okay, well, that crawfish, but I don't want the head on it though. I can't do it. I'm a little squeamish. Like it's just I don't do well with dead things that are still intact with the head on it. Like it's looking at me, I just can't do it. But if somebody do it for me, then I'll demolish that thing. Appreciate you. Yeah, but I love seafood, but I know seafood is here. I know that for sure. But them beignets, yeah, I'm gonna have to try. We good? Yeah. Look at him, toes pointed with ankle socks on. Hey, Luke, we about to be fun. We got some fun. Me.
Who that, everyone, man? How is everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Hoodie Jub, and we are back with another live podcast. And I know y'all just heard the video of Jamaal Williams' press conference, man. It was really good. The dude is just freaking hilarious, man. Can't wait to hear many more press conference with this guy because it's going to be super fun. Definitely funny guy. And just to show y'all a little quick video. Speaking of funny, I know everybody in the chat probably remembers this last year.
First swag Kazakage, leader of the hidden village of the demon.
Like, who does this? In the intro, it's usually to be like Jamaal Williams, running back from BYU. Nah, he just hit you with a
First swag Kazakage, leader of the hidden village of the demon.
Oh my lord, the man is funny, man. But the Saints did sign Jamaal Williams to a 3-year contract worth $12 million, which is about $4 million per year for the running back, man. To me, that's a freaking steal. A steal, man. And let me just read some of the stats real quick for y'all. The 2022 season, when he played with the Lions, the man had 262 rushing attempts, rushed for 1,066 yards, averaged about 4.1 yard per carry. He had 17 total rushing touchdowns, most in the league last year. He had 12 catches for 73 yards, averaging about 6.1 yard per catch. Just think of that. So he can do both. He can catch, he can run, he can definitely get in the end zone for you. And for a guy to have 1,000 rushing yards as a running back and to lead the league with 17 touchdowns and break a record and only going to be getting paid $4 million a year, something ain't right. That's why I said, everybody, we got him for a steal. Not only is he a funny guy, he's a great leader as well. And I like the dude as a leader, man. And speaking of him being the leader, see, because everybody thinks he's a jokester, like Jameis does. Everybody thinks he's a joke. Probably don't take the guy serious, but the guy takes the game of football very serious. Like, you heard him. The people that are joking, that don't believe in him, and say all he can do is 1 yard run, man. He takes that and he proves people wrong, and he don't want nobody to know what he can do. So he's always changing up his game every year. So it's definitely a good thing to have on your team. And like I said, remember I told y'all he is a great leader. Like, I'm telling y'all, he's a great leader. So here is a little video. I want y'all to listen to this speech real quick. This was him at practice with the Lions last year. Listen to this speech that he told his team at practice, man. When everybody thinks he's just a person that plays around and jokes, but when he hits the field and he's on the field, listen how passionate he is about the game of football. Just listen to this, y'all.
Give up. Do not feel like you're tired. When you tired, think of last year and think of that fucking record. Every time I get tired or I think I can't go no more, I think of that fucking record. That ain't us. We can make it. We gotta believe. We gotta be mentally strong. When we tired, that's when we gotta put our fundamentals together. That's when we gotta be more focused. When we tired, look across the field and see how tired they are. That should give you more effort. Be like, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna get fundamentally strong. Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out. Because if you go piss like a puppy, stay on the porch and let the big dogs eat. Let them on the fucking field. Have some heart. I get emotional about this. I'm about to cry because I care about y'all. Last year wasn't it.
Man, that hits. That hit me. The dude's telling you, if you're gonna basically be pissy and bitch like a little puppy, move out the goddamn way and let the big dog eat. You heard him. Let the big dog eat. Puppies, y'all need to move to the side. Let the big dog eat. And the other thing that caught the video, that caught my attention in his speech, was the part where he said, yes, I'm getting emotional right now. Like, I'm literally about to cry. And I'm crying for y'all, though. Because he says, he's crying for them because he loves his team. He wants everybody to be just as good. He wants everybody to play their best football that they can play. Get them above what they normally could play as. So having a guy like him is great. It's amazing to have a guy like Jamaal Williams in the backfield, especially if Kamara does get suspended for a few games. You got somebody that can hold it down in the backfield while he is. But when Kamara does come back, you're going to have your 1-2 punch, man. It's going to be hard to stop this offense. Like, who's going to stop Kamara, Jamaal Williams, Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Rashid Shaheed, Jawan Johnson? Who's stopping all of these people, please? Let me know who's stopping this. I don't know. But like I said, I'm super excited to add him. Y'all comment down below in the chat. Let me know what y'all think of the signing. Did you like him? To me, I loved the signing. I loved it. Now, before we come back and we start talking about Jamaal Williams again, and I'm going to put the link in the chat in a little bit, but before we even get to that and talk about that, I want to play the next video for y'all, and that is for the dude Khalen Saunders. All right, that's the tackle that we signed. By the way, this was his contract. We signed him to a 3-year deal, worth up to $14.5 million. Great defensive tackle, very athletic, coming off one of his best seasons with the Chiefs. By the way, two-time Super Bowl champs with the Chiefs. and he came off with 3.5 sacks and I think like 70 to 80 tackles up the middle. So he's coming off the best season. Played all games last year for him, so it's gonna be amazing addition up the middle. Very quick. I just want to let y'all know he's very quick. This dude can do backflips, man. It's freaking insane. Some of the videos, it's just like I don't know how he does the backflip, but here's a video of him doing the backflips real quick for y'all can just see how athletic this big man is. 330 something pounds, 6 foot. So, what y'all think? Y'all think Khalen Saunders? Y'all think he's gonna hit a backflip once he gets a sack this season? Can we see him hitting some backflips? I don't know, maybe. But before we even get deep into this, and I'll show y'all the interview of him today, like his press conference of him being interviewed today, I do want to give everybody a special shout out that's in here so far. I see 25 of y'all watching right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Get me to 25 likes right now. By the way, also, if you are new and you're watching, please hit that subscribe button for your boy, and also turn on your notification bells so you don't miss out on any of the great videos and live podcasts that we do on this channel. Now, let's give everybody a special shout out. We got Miss Dana, one of the queens in the building. Who that to you? We got Miss Megan, another queen, but she's on the Seahawks side. So go Seahawks, and who that to you? We got Jerry, the O freaking G in the building. Who that to you, Jerry? We got Rose City in the building, my man. Who that to you? We got OG Stone in the building. Who that to you? We got Coach Rudy in the building, my man. Who that to you? We got Pammy Whammy, another queen in the building. Who that to you, Pammy Whammy? Let's see. Who else we got up in this thing? We got Saints Doug. Who that to you? We got official Young Nola. Who that to you, my guy? Who else we got up in this thing? JL504. Who that to you, my man? Who that? Let's see. What else we got? Is that it? Is that it for right now? Anybody? Okay, is my shit just not loading quick enough? Okay, Michael Thomas. I see Michael Thomas in here. Okay. Pelican Nola. Who that to you? All right, maybe it's finally. Oh, here we go. It's finally updating everything now. Okay. It's Poppy504. Who that to you? We got Elite Goods in the building. Who that to you? We got Tramel Kellop. Who that to you? Let's see. I think that's everybody. No, we don't. My bad. One more. Brother Prom. Who that to you, Brother Prom? All right. So now we're about to get into the interview of Khalen Saunders and hear what this brother's got to say on becoming a New Orleans Saint. So let's pop them up on here and let's hear what the brother's got to say.
Carol, how are you feeling now that everything is signed and
I'm excited to be here. You know, I'm excited, obviously, and blessed to be even thinking about playing another year of football. You know, so that's my goal every year is just to, you know, make sure I'm doing enough to be playing the following year. And I'm thankful that, you know, I'm getting that opportunity here.
You expressed your sort of anxiety of experiencing free agency.
Yeah,
Everything.
absolutely.
So how much relief do you feel now that it's all set?
Yeah, you know, that it's definitely a relieving feeling. You know, especially getting signed and getting it out the way pretty early. But you know, it's definitely always anxiety. I'm sure. You know, whenever we get to the point and where I'm at the end of this contract, and you know, hopefully I'll get to sign back again. But I'm gonna have anxiety all over again. You know what I mean? So, because that's just the type of person I am, man. I really build strong relationships. You know,
I'm a locker room guy. I'm a people's person. I'm a y'all person. I just treat everybody how I want them to treat me. So I think that anxiety just comes from just being cool with everybody and being cool with the media people, being cool with the training staff. So. But yeah, like I said, man, it's definitely an experience, and I always have to remind my wife that it's anxiety, but it's good anxiety. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely good anxiety. So, but yeah, we're working through that now.
Was it harder to see all your old teammates start to go elsewhere, or was it harder? Like, was it harder to see that, or was it harder not knowing if you were gonna?
I think both, honestly. I think both because obviously you got to worry about yourself and you got to worry about but like I said, it just goes back. That's the type of person I am. I want the best for everybody that I'm friends with and I'm cool with. So definitely, everybody's starting to get picked off the roster. It's kind of like, oh, you get a little shaky. But and then yeah, obviously, just want to know where my future is, where my future holds, and getting to come out to New Orleans and expand on that future is beautiful. I'm happy to be able to.
Almost feels like free agency's kind of like the end of high school, you know?
I literally said that. I was like, feels like everybody's like transferring out, like people getting expelled and transferred. It's not a good feeling, but like like I said, it's for the best. It's like you said, it's just like high school, but imagine everybody getting full scholarships, and that's how you gotta look at it. So when you look at it like that and try and look at it in a positive light, it's not as bad.
What kind of drew you to the Saints, or what was their sales pitch to convince you to sign here?
Well, I mean, honestly, I hadn't even known at the time that they had released or traded their two interior guys. So, I mean, honestly, I told my agents, just to kind of look around for the best opportunity, because that's a word that you guys will hear me use a lot throughout while I'm here is just opportunity, because I feel like that's one of the things that people kind of overlook. A lot of people like to compare opportunities to each other's and stuff like that, and that's not the type of person I am. I'm just all about my opportunity and what I get to do with it. And so honestly, it wasn't anything that like, oh, I got a call from all these different teams. I was like, I want to go with them. It was that the fact that that's really why I came, because the Saints were contacting my agents. They were like, hey, we want to, we want to give them an opportunity. And once you hear that, it's like I kind of was like, well, I don't need to hear anything else. That's the biggest thing on me is, getting the opportunity and wanting to feel wanted and wanting to feel like, oh, you're gonna get some, valuable time in there and valuable experience. And that was a tone from the jump. Like soon as I start talking to them, and as soon as my agent started talking to me about them, or about here. So yeah, I was like, I'm eager to do it. Why not? And you get the opportunity, you get the the chances, and why wouldn't I take it?
What are some things that you bring both just on the field and off the field that people who aren't familiar with what you can provide, that they're going to see?
Yeah. Well, on the field, obviously, you can tell by my body, I'm more of a run player, big body. I definitely use violence in my hands and stuff like that. And then also just athleticism, just raw athleticism. And I take pride in being an athlete. I always kind of not played the right position I was supposed to until I got to the league. You know what I mean? So I definitely take pride in that, and just kind of catching people off guard when, you're thinking like, oh, he's going to be a mauler or whatever. And then kind of got some good feet to kind of get around. So yeah, that's on the field. And then off the field, man, like I said, I'm a unifier. Tyron can speak to it. TK can speak to it. Those are two guys that Dan, all of those three guys that I played with before. And even as a rookie, I mean, when I came in, it was just kind of the gravitational pull that we all pulled each other together and kind of, just capitalize off of that and make a real unit and make a real bond. And so off the field, I think that's, like I said, those three guys will tell you kind of about that, and you guys will find out, over the weeks. But that's what I bring, man. I bring brotherhood. I went to a really small school in college, and that was the whole 4 years there. It's brotherhood. Like, they used to give me recruits, and they're like, oh, how are you getting them here? I'm like, I'm not lying to them. Ain't nothing to do here. It's your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, that's just type of person I am. I got a lot of brothers. in my actual family. And, you know, as soon as I join to a team, I look at it as like I'm adding, you know, however many 90, we got the 90-man roster, I'm adding 90 new brothers, and I'm going to treat them as such. You know, regardless of who stays and who doesn't, you can ask anybody who I've ever been a teammate with. We're still in contact. You know, I don't care if you was there for 2 days on practice squad. I don't care if we played 4 years together. I'm going to treat you the same way and, you know, just treat you with respect. And, you know, that's what I kind of bring off the field.
Did you reach out to any of them during this process to kind of get a feel of what this organization is?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, defense, and maybe just, you know, not only just organization, but maybe even just talking schemes or just like what you guys or, you know, like what this team does. Yeah,
absolutely. When I signed, I was actually, well, not when I signed, but when I agreed to the terms, I was in Vegas, and it was like, I want to say, 10 or 11 there. And I called TK and he answered. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't think he was going to answer. But it was, you know, like 1 here or something. But he answered, and that just, you know, he was telling me he was excited to have me come down here, you know, excited to be back working together. You know, told me he was telling me he can offer me some looking at houses together and stuff like that. So that's cool. And then so I talked to him like literally the night that I agreed, and then T5 or Tyra and I talked to before I got down here. He had tweeted me a couple times, and I like retweeted and interacted like that. But then I actually texted him when I was on the plane headed down here, and me and him actually went out to dinner last night, and you know, caught up and stuff like that. And I'm happy to be back with him, man. He's a real prevalent figure in my career. You know what I mean? I came in as a rookie, and he was there. He was a vet. He was a vocal leader. So I'll never forget that. I'm happy to be back with him, man. I'm happy, and it's crazy. It's different. It's a little different this time because, you know, I'm not a rookie no more. You know what I mean? So I hope I can add to him, and I hope I can add to that leadership with him. He knows the type of guy I am. He knows my heart, man. He knows, you know, just what type of things I want to do and what type of things I like to bring to a room. And so, you know, I hopefully can look to help lead and, you know, help, you know, get some wins. And that's all we want to do here.
Was there anything specific about the Saints defensive scheme, like Dennis Allen's system, that stuck out to you? Having rotation, you as somebody that can play multiple techniques, anything like that?
Yeah, well, actually, when I was talking to Tyron, that's what we were talking about a little bit too, and just like the attacking nature of the defense. And I've kind of been a read and react type of player up until now, just as far as, you know, playing with obviously Chris Jones. You know, you gotta be a little more reactionary, but that's the type of defense that you're in. And so I think the main difference that me and Tyron was talking about was just how you really get after it. You know, you really can pin your ears back, and like everybody is picking up the havoc from everybody. You know what I mean? So it's not like a you know, one person or one group type of thing. It's like, you know, the bullets flying everywhere, man. And that's why I like that type of defense, because it's just so one I feel like it's easier to get acclimated to a defense like that, because when your number one goal is just effort and flying around, that makes it easy to learn the defense, you know. And so but yeah, I think you know, I'm excited about that as far as this type of defense, and then also just it being such a historic defensive team, you know, a historic defensive city, you know. It's beautiful, man. I had the luxury of playing with an offensive team, and it's beautiful, it's fun, but I am excited to get to some traditional defense for sure.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that your college, is that in reference to when they're trying to recruit a player?
Yes.
They would have you
Host them. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I've hosted like at least 20 people in Western. Like I got a, I'm about to say I got a good rate. I probably only lost about 2 of them, honestly, and the only reason I lost 2 of them was probably because you know, in FCS you can do like partial scholarship, and so FBS is either full or nothing. FCS you can go 75%, blah blah blah. I think that's the only reason I lost 2 of them, because they got full from somewhere else. But other than that, yeah, I'm almost undefeated.
You also caught a touchdown while you
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if it's in the plan, absolutely, I am. You know, if that's what they need, I always tell tell every coach that I start playing for it. When they ask me like, "Oh, so what you got? What's your plan? What you play? You play D line? No, I don't play D line. I just play football. You know what I'm saying? So whatever y'all need me to do on the football field on them 100 yards, it can get done. It can get done. So, but yeah, man, if it's in the plan, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do whatever I can to help the team win. But hopefully, me on offense is in the plan of helping the team win. Right. So we just got Jamaal. So hey, and I've been with him all day. I was like, hey, look, you get used to being behind me. I might be fullback for a couple plays. So yeah, absolutely, I was cleared out.
Was there a time this offseason where you thought maybe going back to the Chiefs was a possibility, or was that just all up in the air?
It was in the air. Like I said, there's nothing but respect for the organization, but there's a lot of turnaround. Obviously, when you win a championship, go 2 championships, whatever, each team is inside they can. But when you got guys who are year 3 or year 4, or guys on a 1-year deal, and they come contribute tremendously to a Super Bowl winning team or Super Bowl playing in team, a lot of times you're gonna lose that. You're gonna lose guys. So I don't think that anybody was just like super surprised. I mean, obviously it's a little hard. I'll play all 4 years with those guys. Love those guys to death. Got some real brothers on that team, and it's hard. But like I say, you got to do what's best for you. You got to make a smart business. I trust Chiefs to make their decisions, and just like all my brothers and all my teammates, I trust them to make theirs as well. So it's definitely bittersweet, but now the sweet part is this. So yeah.
So you heard it from Khalen Saunders, man. Great interview, great press conference for the brother. Sound like he's super excited. Like he said, he's a businessman. He wanted to make sure he had the best opportunity for him, which is sounding like he's most likely going to be a starter here for us. So the question is Nathan Sepper going to be the guy next to him, or is he going to be a rotational player? And the Saints are still looking for another veteran defensive tackle. Maybe a guy like Calais Campbell, or they're gonna get somebody in the draft, like Kalijah Kancey, or Smith from Michigan, or the dude from Baylor. I mean, we'll see what the Saints going to do. But give me 1 second, because I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for anybody that would like to hop on, come chat it away with me, and come tell me what y'all think of the Jamaal Williams signing. What do you think of the 2 additions of the D tackles that we grabbed at the releases of people? So come on here, let me know y'all thoughts, and just to give y'all my thoughts again, Jamaal Williams, amazing pick, amazing, amazing. That was an amazing sign, and I say an A+ for that one. I give it an A+ because the brother is so funny. He's a leader. He's so passionate about the game. He is going to have this locker room ready to play football every damn Sunday, Thursday, Monday. It don't matter what day they play football, they are going to be ready because of this dude. He's going to hype it up. That locker room's about to be going crazy every damn game. It's about to be lit in that locker room. Um, like I said, the dude is just so funny. The dude is just, I guess you could say he's so funny that people don't take him serious, just like Jameis. A lot of people don't take these 2 guys serious, but guess what happens? He tells you, you don't take me serious, okay. But he likes to take the challenges that people are like, oh, he can only get 1-yard touchdown runs. No, he can get whatever he wants. Trust me, he's saying he is going to so improve everybody wrong and show him what he's made of. And he said he loves the challenges, and he loves when people think that they know football and talk stuff about him. He loves it when they do that because, like I said, a lot of people think he's joking a lot, which he does. He jokes around. He likes to have a good time. But once he hits that football field, he's got a different type of passion towards the game and towards his teammates, and wants everybody to succeed just as much as him, like just as much as he does. And he wants everybody to give not just 100%, man. He wants everybody to get 110, 120%. He just wants everybody to go above and beyond, just like he does for them. And since we have more people in here, I'm gonna play his little speech thing one more time
that he did when he was with the Lions. And I want y'all to hear this out. Listen to the words that this man is saying at practice, right? It's about a minute long. This is the video that kind of hit me a different way when I heard this speech. And then once we're done hearing that, I'll bring some people on and we can chat away and, talk about the signings and stuff. So listen to it one more time and tell me what y'all think. Just hear me out. Hear it.
I give up. Do not feel like you tired. Were you tired? Think of last year and think of that fucking record. Every time I get tired or I think I can't go no more, I think of that fucking record. That ain't us. We can make it. We gotta believe. We gotta be mentally strong. When we tired, that's when we gotta put our fundamentals together. That's when we gotta be more focused. When we tired, look across the field and see how tired they are. That should give you more effort. Be like, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna get fundamentally strong. Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out. Because if you go piss like a puppy, stay on the porch and let the big dogs eat. Let them on the fucking field. Have some heart. I get emotional about this. I'm about to cry because I care about y'all. Last year wasn't it.
The man is just passionate about the team, man. Passionate about his teammates. Passionate about the game. He gets emotional. You heard him. He said, I am getting emotional. I'm getting so emotional, man. And he said, yeah, I'm about to cry, and I'm crying for y'all. So that's why I said it's an A+ addition. Great addition. Great addition to the offense. To the offense. Right behind Alvin Kamara. And guess what? If Kamara suspended 4 to 6 games, I'm not worried anymore. I got Jamaal Williams back there helping me out now. They're about to be a great 1-2 punch. Like, it's going to be hard to stop this offense. By the way, the link is in the chat. If y'all want to come on, chat away, click that link. Come tell me what y'all thoughts on Jamaal Williams. Let me know what y'all thoughts on the new signings at the tackle. Let me know what y'all think about Khalen Saunders. We just heard his interview not too long ago. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what y'all think about Nathan Shepard. So y'all come on and let me know what y'all think. So first, we got a lady all the way from Australia. Y'all know who she is. She supports the Seattle Seahawks. So let's bring her on. We got Miss Megan. How you doing, Miss Megan?
Hey, Hoodie. Yeah, got a fairly severe migraine at the moment, but thought I'd just pop in to say I love Jamaal. I think he is going to be absolutely epic for you guys. My only concern is, will the passion maintain through the coaching? Meaning, will he be used in the right way? Now, I'm not saying he won't be, but that's my big concern because he's got. And I'm sorry, I just don't get Pokemon, so you'll have to explain that to me. But I really like him. I like the other gentleman. I can't think of his name because I've got a migraine, but I think you're doing okay. I still think Seattle has you slightly on FA at the moment, but I really like what you're doing. I like that you're not being scared to take. I don't know if it's a risk necessarily with these guys, but you're not sitting back going, oh, we'll just wait to see what's left at the end,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I mean, you just got to think about it. So this is what I'm thinking, okay, for the Jamaal Williams signing. This is my guess of what the Saints were thinking. They were saying, okay, well, Kamara might be suspended next year, 4 to 6 games. So we need a person that can play just like Kamara. Well, guess what? You look at Jamaal Williams. He can catch out the backfield. He can run up the middle, run to the outside. He can do it all, right? So that was the number one reason why I think they said that. Number two, they said, well, if we get Kamara back, we still need another back that can help us, punching into the end zone, because they said, I don't know if you noticed, but remember last year we had a lot of chances where it was like first down and goal, second and goal, and we just couldn't punch it in, from the backfield, with the running back. Well, if you looked at last year, Jamaal Williams had the most touchdowns, rushing touchdowns last year in the season, and most of those were goal line ones too. Like he was just finding a way to get in the end zone, no matter where it was from, 5 yards, 1 yard, no matter where it was, he was finding his way in the end zone. So I think that's another reason why they looked at him, because hey, when we get to that goal line, we need to punch it in. And
Do you
then so that's my two main reasons I would say
do
probably
you
why we
think
kind
though,
of
Hoodie, when Kamara comes back, Jamaal will still be used as the first, not a backup is what I'm trying to say. As I said, I have a migraine, so I can't put words together. Do
I
you
think
think
he would
he'll be
still be.
1 or 2?
Yeah, Jamar would be two still. Depending on what type of play. Like let's say we at the goal line, right? It's first down. Usually first or second down, you see Kamara, right? Third down, sometimes you'll see, the stronger back that can pound it for 1 or 2 yards. Well, if it's first down and goal and you're on a 1-2 yard line, you might see Jamal Williams more. Um, Most of the time when I see Kamara, usually I don't know if you noticed this, Miss Megan, but if you go watch at the Saints and you see all these goal line touchdowns from
Mhm.
Kamara, when you see Kamara lined up in the backfield on a goal line, you normally see a pitch to the outside. It's always that
Yeah,
trickle trade
true,
that always pitch to
true.
the outside. So I think you're gonna utilize him more, and it's gonna take a lot more pressure off of Kamara, so where Kamara doesn't have to do everything. And I think a third reason why they add him was just because of his personality. You saw the way he's passionate about the game, likes to be
Yeah,
funny,
I
and just a
love
locker
that
room guy.
passion. I love that passion. I really hope it stays with him for his career, wherever he ends up. I really, really love that. And I think he'll be a great leader for you if he's used in the right way.
Yep. I mean, that's how I feel. And then, you got the other two guys, defensive tackles. We were listening to his interview, which was Khalen Saunders.
Yep, like
I like his
Khalen.
attitude too. Like this,
Yeah,
he
I
wants
like Khalen
opportunity.
a lot.
He didn't want to sit behind people. He wanted to take the opportunity and show people what he's made of. And
Yeah.
you got to realize he was sitting behind Chris Jones and another great defensive tackle with the Chiefs, and this man still, when he came in and was rotated, still got 3.5 sacks. And like 70 something tackles, being a backup
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
rotational player. But now he gets the opportunity to start in this defense. And I still think that the Saints are still going to go add another veteran D tackle that can start next to him, probably a guy like Calais Campbell or somebody. They're going to go after somebody that's been in the league for a while that can start.
Do you
And I
really
think
think
that
Campbell though? Because I've heard Campbell may be coming to the Pacific Northwest. I'm not out
It
on
just
him.
depends. It just depends on where he wants to go, But I was saying that that was just a name that I mentioned that I do like.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
getting old. He is getting older, but he's still productive at his age, which is pretty, phenomenal because he might
yeah,
not get to the quarterback as much, it might not be that, but he's still stuffing up the middle and stopping the run, and that's what the Saints need. We need somebody that can stuff up the middle and stop the runs because you got to realize last year I think they said we had like the number 1 or number 2 pass defense, but we had
yeah,
we had the 24th rushing
yeah,
defense. So if we
yeah,
can get that rushing defense up to like top 5, top 10 again, like we used to be, and have the top one, I mean the number 1 or the number 2 passing defense, this defense is going to be the best defense in the league, and that's all we need to do is stop people's run game because we got the people that can stop the passes now. So
yeah, yeah. And actually, Hoodie, I just wanted to quickly remind you, I don't know if you saw in the chat, 2 days ago was 1 year exactly. It came up on my Facebook. The Brandon and I from the Hawk's Nest paid you the first visit. 1 year ago on the 15th, it was, my brother.
wow, been a year.
Well,
long time.
if Calais Campbell wants to go to a team that has a chance, I'm guessing it not only excludes Seattle, but probably the Saints too. So don't start on me, sunshine. I have a bad migraine, so yes, it was a year. No, Rose giving me some chat and giving me some grief. So yes, it was a year. It came up on my Facebook the other day. So yeah, well, yeah, I'm looking forward. Seattle's been making some good moves. We got Tremont, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, bring on the draft. Pick 5 people. Cannot wait. So yep. All right,
I'm
honey.
ready too. We appreciate you coming on and hope your headache gets better.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Who dat and go Hawks to you. Alrighty. So next up, we got another person hopping on. By the way, if y'all want to join and come let me know your thoughts on Jamaal Williams or the signings or anything, click that link. It's pinned to the top. Come chat it up with me. Come on. Let's have a great show tonight. I need some more people to come talk on here. Where are normal people at? Where's Mr. T.I. Slim South? You can have whatever you like. Huh? Where's my dude at? Where are my people at that we normally would have on the show? But I like to see some new faces too. So don't be afraid. Click the link. Do not be afraid to come chat it up. But the next person that's coming on, everybody should know this man. He's always in everybody's chat. Everybody's basically everybody, every Saints person you know out there. This man is in their chat, always there supporting them, and y'all should know who it is. We call him the O freaking G. And let's just introduce him with a quick video. Y'all know who it is. It's the old freaking G. The one who will bring those subscribers to you. Jerry! What's up, Jerry?
Yo, Hoodie, what's up?
Man, nothing much. How you doing?
Doing great, man. It's the weekend. It's Friday. I love these signings that we got. Hey, let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. But let me ask you, what was your thoughts on the Jamaal Williams?
Man, 100%. I love it. The Saints struck gold this week, Hoodie. I mean, think about it. Earlier this week, we lost 4 defensive guys to different teams. And then you added 2 new defensive players and a shocking signing of Jamaal Williams. That is a bad dude. I mean, if some of y'all checked out the press conference on the New Orleans Saints YouTube channel, it was, let me tell you, it was fun. And Hoodie just got through playing it earlier. I love it. I love the dude's ending because you know what, Hoodie, everybody was talking about the Jamaal Williams signing because we don't know, like I've been saying in the past, we don't know what's going to be the situation with Kamara. So you need another running back to fill that gap if something happens to Alvin Kamara. And once again, the New Orleans Saints struck gold, bruh. It shocked me Wednesday evening when I got the alert because one person got an alert, another one got another alert about the same thing. I'm like, I mean, wait a minute, what's going on? I mean, who do we sign? And there it was, Jamaal Williams. And I want to say this to the great people of Detroit. I got to say this, Hoodie. I got to say this. To the Detroit Lions and the organization, thank you. Thank y'all for sending us Jamaal Williams because y'all got y'all another running back from Chicago and David Montgomery. So y'all good with that. So we got Jamaal Williams. So we want to say thank you. Even though y'all might be mad, but I'm glad. So Detroit, we love you. We thank you for sending Jamaal Williams to the New Orleans Saints. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And by the way, y'all, we have about 20 lights in here. We got about 30 of y'all watching. Can we get 10 more lights? Can we get to 30 tonight? Please smash that like button if y'all haven't already. By the way, if anybody is new, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. And also, don't forget to turn on your notification bells so y'all don't miss out on any of the great videos and podcasts that we do on this channel. By the way, Mr. Jerry, what was your start on the defensive side, the signing of nose tackle, well, you can call him nose tackle or defensive tackle, Khalen Saunders? What was your thought on him? And what was your thought about the interview that we played of him earlier?
Hoodie, the interview you played on Saunders, dude, I like this upgrade. I love this upgrade because we were addressing about the defensive line, for the last couple of weeks, somebody to be beside Cam Jordan because, like someone told me, like my father always told me, some of these players that you see on the New Orleans Saints ain't gonna be on the team no more. I mean, look what happened earlier this week. We lost Shy Tuttle to the Carolina Panthers. We lost David Ayamana to the Falcons. We lost Caden Ellis to the Falcons. We lost Davenport to the Vikings. So you're gonna need some replacements
You
to
lost
fill
Dalton.
to fill that gap.
We lost Dalton to the Panthers.
And you know what? I wish them well. I wish them well. When we play against them twice, I wish them well. But this signing right here with Saunders, I love it. I love it. Because that's exactly what the Saints really do need in that D line. We already know what the linebacker position in the secondary could do, but we need somebody in that front alongside Jordan and whoever else is on the other side. So you need a big defensive guy, and when you played that tape on Saunders, when you played that that uh, that clip on Saunders when he did a backflip, as big as that Joker is, I was like in shock, dude. I was in shock when I saw that. I mean, this man about almost 300 pounds, and he's doing a freaking backflip.
Did you say
A
backflip?
backflip. I'm like, damn.
Did you just say backflip?
I did say backflip. Yeah.
Backflip?
Yes. Backflip.
This thing, 330 pounds, 6 foot, doing backflips. Now, I hope he doesn't attempt that in a regular game after he gets his stats, because I'm not gonna lie. I don't want him to hurt himself in the game doing the backflip now.
No, I don't want to do that.
That's what we hoping not. But the other guy, which is Nathan Shepard, the guy we got from the Jets, they ain't really too much film. You can look at his highlights here and there, but he was more of a rotational player, and I think that's why he's here. Too. He's gonna be that. I feel like he's going to be that Malcolm Roach, type of player where you just plug him in whenever you need him. He rotates with everybody. So that's why I said I do think the Saints still ain't done a D tackle. I think they're gonna go after a veteran guy like Calais Campbell or what was that dude's name? Somebody put it in the chat earlier. It was something Ford. That's a veteran, but Ford. A
It
lot of
started with a
people.
P, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know a lot of people are high on him. Um, Another person I kind of like too. That's a veteran was I think his name. I think it was from the Seahawks from Megan's team, which was I think Selby Harris or whatever. They released him. He was another decent um D tackle that you can get. So I mean, there's a lot of different people that we can add because we do need some veteran present, up there that can start, we can use to rotate out. But like I said, if we can just go from that 24 rushing defense and get back to I guess you could say the 5-10 rushing defense like we used to be with the number one passing defense that we had last year, man, it's gonna be lights out for a lot of teams. Like I don't care how talented some of these rosters are. Our defense can match with anybody right now. Just the talent we have. I did see somebody earlier in the chat saying we do need to upgrade linebacker. I think we do need to add some more depth there since you lost a dude like Caden Ellis. I still don't believe in Zach Bond like that. So I definitely think we're gonna have to get a veteran guy at linebacker. But it's gonna be hard, Like I was thinking, like maybe we can bring Kawan back, but it's hard to bring him back because he wants to start.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find
Right.
somebody that's a veteran that's willing to sit behind a young guy like Pete Warner and a guy like Demario Davis. So like I'm saying, like a lot of people was pissed off about the Caden Ellis. I was kind of mad too. I'm like, damn, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yes, sir.
like it sucks to lose you. But when you think about it, Caden Ellis, Cy Tuttle, David Adamadu, Marcus Davenport, all the ones that you lost, I ain't gonna lie to you, they all are pretty replaceable, Like I told everybody, the Khalen
Yes.
Sanders, he's like your David Adamadu, but he's quicker and a little bit more athletic than
Yeah.
him. Your
hmm
guy, what's his name? Nathan Separate. He's um kind of like a side Tuttle. Because side Tuttle was rotational
Mm-hmm.
first and then he became a starter. So he's kind of like your rotational player. And I
Mm-hmm.
try to tell people Davenport is definitely replaceable because the man was never on the field as it is. So he was definitely replaceable. Caden Ellis, it's gonna be hard to replace his, energy. But this is how I feel. You can always find another linebacker or another person that can come off the edge, just like Caden Ellis, that wanted to have the opportunity. And once that opportunity was presented to him, he took
Mm-hmm.
off because I'm telling you, a lot of people that are hungry, that were undrafted or drafted late in the round, and you put them out there, they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
sell you like, bro, I want my money. I made it to the NFL, and I'm gonna show you what I got. And people just take
Yeah.
off like that. Compared to some people who, I'm a first round draft pick. I don't have to sell you shit, and just kind of lay back in the NFL. They got people like that, and it's pretty
Yeah,
sad. You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
do.
So that's why I was saying those people we lost are replaceable. So just think about this:
They are.
you still have your main pieces. You still got DeMario. You still got Pete Warner at linebacker. You still got Cam on the line. You still got a guy named Capasino who's really good on the line. You still
Yep.
got Marcus May. You still got Tyron Matthews. You still got Alante Taylor. You still
Yes, you
got a
do.
Debo. You still got Lattimore. You still got I think they said PJ Williams might come back as well too. So I'm saying and you still got Bradley Roby. So I mean you still got your key players that you need, just the role
Yep.
players that kind of show hey, I'm pretty good. You just need to replace them and find people that can still give you the same production just as them, and we'll be
E-
fine.
Exactly, Hoodie. And you did mention something about Marcus Makers. I'm sure you probably saw it, and I'm probably sure everybody in the chat saw it. That they dropped the charges on him. I think on whatever he did. So,
Yep.
so I guess that tells me he's off the hook for a minute.
Yep, I seen that. And by the way, Jerry, I'm gonna bring on the next person real quick. I'm trying to figure out who this is. It might be 'cause remember we had somebody in the chat named Michael Thomas. So we'll bring that person on because it says Michael Thomas. So let's see. What's up, Michael Thomas?
What's up?
I know this ain't the real Michael Thomas, but I'll act like you, Michael Thomas, man. So you ready to stay on the field 17 games this year?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Gotcha. So what's your thoughts on, Derek Carr being your quarterback now?
I like it. I think he never had like a good chance with the Raiders, but I think he's coming to like a better situation over here, and I think we'll win more games with him than the other quarterbacks we had before.
Gotcha. But Michael Thomas, man, what was your I guess I can say how was you feeling and what was your reaction when you found out that Jamal Williams was coming to the Saints?
I loved it. I was doing something and like I just had like the notification, and I've been wanting this dude, and then when I saw it, the Saints signed him for like that little, it just made me happy.
Gotcha. So what do you think Jamal Williams brings to the table for us? Like what would be your thoughts on that? Like what do you
He's
think he
but
brings?
he's a good. He would complement Kamara like pretty good. 6 foot power back, and he knows how to get in the end zone and shit. So I think it's
Gotcha.
good to draft the running back because it's gonna just be him until Kamara comes back.
For sure. I still think we're not done. We might find another free agency running back. We might draft somebody like Ty J. Spears or, you know, Gibbs or, somebody. I feel like we're gonna still add somebody. But
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on some of these new signings though? Like the D tackles, the Khalen Sanders, and you got the Nathan Separate. What you think of those two?
Um, Sanders one is really. I think he's like he been behind two good DTs. He really haven't gotten the chance, and when he had the chance, like he proved he can be like a good DT, and he's like very athletic and fast, and he could chase down like a quarterback, and I like it. I like that. Shepard is like a good rotational guy that can probably like do some good things for us.
For sure, for sure. I totally agree with you. Like I was telling Jerry over here, when you get an opportunity, right, and you can show them, why not go take it somewhere else where somebody is willing to give you that starting opportunity? To show them what you made of. And that's why Sanders came here, man. The Saints called him and literally said, "Hey, man, we would like to give you a man a shot."
Yeah.
He said, "Fine, I'm signing. I don't give a damn. I just want to sign with y'all because you giving me a shot to start."
Hey,
So
I seen him chase down Kyler Murray before. It made him throw the ball out of bounds.
yeah, he's a pretty fast dude for a big dude. I mean, for a guy to do backflips and stuff like that, that's pretty insane. 330 pounds doing backflips, pretty
Yeah.
insane. So what's some other things I wanted to ask you? Um, oh yeah, so what's your thoughts? Because I need to ask everybody. I need to ask Jerry this one too, because I haven't had everybody to really comment on this. What was your thoughts on the other signings? Basically like re-signing. Bringing back a guy like Jawan Johnson. Bringing back, which I think everybody was shocked. Jameis Winston coming back. What is everybody's thoughts on all these other re-signings that we got? Michael Thomas too, by the way, he came back. So
It just shows that like they all like, cause like when they signed like, well when we signed Carr, everybody was like, "Thank you Jesus" and stuff like that. So it showed like that, like everybody's happy that we have like a QB now. So like I think Jawan Johnson can be a really good tight end, and he showed that last year. I think he was like like one of the best tight ends. And who else we signed back? Winston. That's a good backup to have. We have like one of the best QB rims in the division now. That's pretty good for a backup. And the other dude we signed, who was that again?
um, so Jameis, Michael Thomas, Jawan Johnson.
Oh yeah.
I
And
think.
Blake Gilligan too.
Oh, Blake Gillikin. Yeah, Blake Gillikin came back too. Forgot about him
Blake Gilligan was kind of shaky, like when it
last
like
year.
the key moments, like he would like like punt the ball like sharp, but like I think he can get back to where he was when he was like just bombing punts and shit. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's why we kept him. That's why we get rid of Morstead. So can't wait to see him back out there. I want to see the old Gillikin that we seen when we first let go of Morstead. So we'll definitely see. But Mr. Jerry and Michael Thomas, I'm gonna get y'all to mute y'all mics real quick, and I'm gonna bring on the next person that's waiting. I'm gonna ask them, some of the same questions, and then once we interview everybody that came on and had a chance to talk about everything, we'll have a little round table of all of us, just kind of chatting away about the Saints or whatever the hell we want to talk about.
All right.
All right,
Like a plan.
so next up we got my man Tro Hatch, man. How you doing?
What's going on, Hood?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. I'm excited, ready for the season to kick off.
Oh yeah, me too. So I guess I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked everybody else. What was your thoughts? What was your reaction when you got the notification and it says Jamal Williams has signed a 3-year deal with the Saints?
I was a little surprised. I was a little surprised by it. I didn't think we can get somebody his caliber, to come into New Orleans. To be honest with you, before the Montgomery signing, I kind of thought he was gonna go back to Detroit. So seeing that, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of surprised by it a little bit. I was kind of surprised and shocked by it, but I think he's gonna be a great addition to the backfield. We need that. We definitely need that. Somebody like him, not just for his talent wise for us on the field, but off the field in the locker room also. So I kind of look at him going to be probably like our C.J. Gardner Johnson on the offense side of the ball, which is good because we need that spark.
Definitely. I mean, he kind of reminds me of a Jameis Winston a little bit, with his goofiness. But when he's on the
Mm-hmm.
field, he's passionate about the game just as much. So, I mean, I know we got Derek Carr, so I'm super excited to see how this is going to be. But just think of a Jameis Winston and a Jamal Williams on the field at the same time. Both funny, both passionate about the game, both want to win, both want to be the best that they can be. So, it's
Yeah,
definitely going to
that's
be a
great
great locker
chemistry.
room. It's gonna be
Yeah,
definitely a
definitely.
great locker room. So, I mean, it's gonna be fun. I'm ready to see what Jamal Williams is going to do. We already know Kamara's most likely going to be suspended. 4 to 6 game at least. So Jamal Williams gonna hold it down. That's why I told everybody I still don't think the Saints are done at adding another running back, unless maybe they done with free agency running backs. Maybe they looking to go get a guy like Tajay Spears or Gibbs or somebody in the draft and still keep I don't know if he's still here with us, but you remember Benjamin from last year?
Yeah,
Inko
yeah,
Benjamin?
definitely.
I
From
think he's still with
Arizona.
Yeah, I think he's still with us on the roster right now. So we'll see. You know, everybody was saying how talented he was. I mean, he did rush over 100 something yards against the Saints. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see. But other than running back, we'll move on to some of the defensive side. Losing David Adamadu, losing a guy like Cy Tuttle, Davenport, Kaden Ellis. We replaced David Adamadu and Cy Tuttle with a guy named Khalen Saunders and we Nathan Shepard. What would be your thought on those two players?
Fresh additions. After watching our last guys we had with that line, man, it was man, you sometimes they gave you the blues, man, because other offensive teams, we not used to teams running the ball on us like that. And with that front four we had, I'm not gonna lose sleep over losing them because I'm hoping that with this new group, it's gonna be more of a fresh signing. Them boys big up that middle, so one of them is good at stopping the run. I heard so. I don't think they done there. I still think they're gonna probably throw in a veteran or two, to solidify their position. Like you said, they might even draft one. But with those two additions, I'm super happy they are Saint now. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like the Sanders. Cause like we were talking about earlier, he's more of a guy that was basically a backup, behind two
Mm-hmm.
good defensive tackles. And when he got his opportunity to play, he balled out. And like I told everybody, those players that we did lose, and a guy like Kaden Ellis, a guy like Cy Tuttle, David Adamadu, especially Marcus Davenport,
Yeah,
they all replaceable because none of them became a big key role player. The only person that was a big role player and started for us was David Adamadu. Cy Tuttle started here and there, but when he was given opportunity, he was good, and that's why he went and got him a contract somewhere else. But why pay him a bigger contract and be less on money when we can sign major pieces that we need on offense, better defensive plays that we need and the D tackle position. You don't see many teams with the greatest D tackle. You've known Aaron Donald, like a Chris Jones, but you don't really see a lot of great teams. Most people you like, who the hell is their D tackle? And you just see them as
yeah,
just big men just stuffing up the middle. You don't see D tackles getting sacks all day, every day.
yeah, yeah,
Like they used to. It's always your edge rushers getting them now. So like all you need is just two big guys that can stuff up the middle. And what my favorite thing about Sanders, Khalen Sanders, is that he's quick. He can get to your
yeah,
quarterback. So like if your quarterback's running out the pocket, you're probably gonna see Sanders on his butt trying to get him to draw it out of bounds. So that's a great addition right there. Like I said, I don't think they're done yet. I still think they're gonna go add maybe one, maybe two more veterans and draft some people.
yeah.
Who
And
the veteran?
Sanders,
Don't know.
and with Sanders, he also almost demands sometimes a double team. So that probably can give your ends a better chance of getting to the quarterback.
Definitely, for sure. Because see, to be honest with you, if we would have kept maybe like a dude like David Adamadu, if we was able to keep him, he probably would have balled out this year next to Sanders.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's better. You seen David Adamadu better when you seen people that was put next to him that was forced to double team. When you seen Cameron Jordan go from the outside to the inside, you seen
Mm-hmm.
Davenport got put in the inside. You noticed David Adamadu was looking really good because he wasn't focused on just being double teamed anymore. It was just one on ones, and that's why I told everybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me as a Saints fan and me being loyal and telling you the truth, Falcons D line's gonna be some trouble next year because David Adamadu has a guy that does force to have double teams a lot, and that's Grady Jarrett. So
Mm.
it's definitely gonna be fun to watch the Falcons D line this year. I'm just saying, just being honest. Even though I don't like them, I still got to give them credit for bringing in some talented players like them that add to their defense.
And that's why I think as a team with the Saints, that's why I hope, like I said, I still hope they focus on adding another receiver to the team. We're going to definitely need that because we struggled a lot. Losing Michael Thomas last year, we struggled a lot with receivers too. They might have had a break every blue wire, but they still had that trouble getting open. I think we're going to need that because having MT hurt, then you having Landry was being hurt a lot. I still think you're going to need a little depth there. I don't think you can just be satisfied where you at with receivers and with secondary. Is another position last year I noticed if we'd have had another corner, I think 2 or 3 games we could have actually won. But because of the fact of not having that good corner, teams took advantage of that. Like that Cincinnati game, I think if Lattimore was playing that game, I believe we probably would have beat the Bengals that game because Jamaal was just, he was beating the other guy. So hopefully we get another good corner in. And I think with those two positions and knowing the Saints, man, they're going to do what they need to do for us to have a good season that's coming up. I got all the faith with Derek Carr, so I'm just ready to get started.
Oh yeah, I think we're all ready to see what's gonna happen. To be honest with you, let me ask you this question: for free agency, right? You say you want to add some more receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the receivers, I'm gonna name you a few. Out of these few receivers, who would you say I want him? Okay, you can number one bring back Jarvis Landry. Number two, you can bring in a guy like Adam Thielen. Number three, you can bring in a guy like DJ Chalk. Number four, you can try to bring him in and maybe overpay him a little bit. You can maybe try to bring in a guy like Odell back home. Out of those, four little options, who would you rather have on the roster out of those four?
I choose Adam. Adam is more of an insurance policy. To me, he's more. I'm not saying he's more skilled to me when it comes to route running. He know how to get open, and something that really is intriguing me with him, less injuries. And that's what we definitely need on this team is less players with less injury history. We don't need to keep bringing players in who got a history of being hurt. Because sometimes that become your downfall when those guys slide down. You kind of don't have nobody to rely on after they gone. And that's kind of what happened to us this year. I think we wasn't a bad team. I think with injuries piling up, we didn't have nobody that can step up and take the position of the player that's hurt. And that cost us a lot this year and the previous year also. Same thing when Drew Brees was here, when he got hurt that last couple of years. If we'd have had a solidified quarterback position, and man, no telling where we would have went. So I think injuries is the key to our success. And I think when you're bringing in players, check their histories. Because we don't want to keep bringing in players that's injury bug. And then when they hurt, then we got to deal with that. Because now you got to try to plug in a guy that's less talented than the guy you got because he's not ready to perform on that level. So I take Adam. I would definitely choose Adam.
Gotcha. And then I'm gonna bring on another person real quick and ask him,
Okay.
some of the questions. But I do have one more question I'm gonna ask you while you're here, and bring on the other person real quick too.
Okay.
OG Stoner, what's up, man?
What up, bro?
Hey, so I'm gonna let you answer this question with Troll too. This went out, on Twitter. They said that the Cardinals, asking price right now for DeAndre Hopkins is a second round pick. If you're the New Orleans Saints, would you trade a second round pick for him?
Nope.
Yes, I would.
Troll would, but Stoner said no, right?
Nah.
Yeah, Stoner said no.
Okay.
I feel like if it was a third or a fourth, I'd do it, but not for a second.
But you know what? Depending on his salary with that too. Because if the salary is still kind of high, then I'm like him, I'll pass on it.
Gotcha. So Stoner, would you trade a second round pick for him if his salary was cheaper? Like if he says I'm gonna take a veteran kind of cut and pay me just about what Michael Thomas was getting paid, just give me $10 million a year. Who's stopping D Hop and Michael Thomas?
Nah,
and Olave. Just saying.
Gotta be crazy. But
you got two possession receivers.
We having injury problems, bro. So I don't know, man. It might backfire on us.
Yeah, because it does say they said Rove Nutton though. They said he is due $19 million in cash. So if you trade for him, you restructure his contract. You might can get him on a deal like Thomas. Here's $10 million. You can earn up, so much money in your bonus and your incentives. So you could. It's an option. But the question is, would you waste a second round pick? Someone said no. Troll said yes. Me, I'm kind of on the border of yes, but no. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to lose the second round because I feel like a second round pick is gonna help us find a future. But also, if you're in win now mode, and especially a guy like if I was Dennis Allen and I was in win now mode and I wanted to win and I can't lose this season, I gotta have a winning season. F it. Here's my second round pick. Give me D Hop. D Hop, I'm gonna work a contract to help you pay the money that you want. It's just not gonna look like it on our, on our paper where it's gonna say, where it's gonna hit against our cap this much. But you'll still get your money because I know you'll play this amount of games. I know you'll catch this and that. So I'll say, yeah, might as well go get him.
I mean, you're in a win, like you say, you're in a win now situation. You got the Honey Badger, you got MT, you got Alvin Kamara, you got David Carr. You got a lot of veterans on your team. So if you're in that win now mode, and then come on, man, we the New Orleans Saints. We got one Super Bowl in our history. So let's not try to just go out and sell our soul to win a ring. Because that future, we don't know what's that future going to be like. But if I can get a chance to try to win now, with the team we have now, yeah, I'll do it. I would definitely do that. That's all the way yes. If we can win now with it. But other than that, I mean, I'm kind of understanding what he's saying too. I want to know if you're trying to get younger. But it don't look like we're trying to get younger because we're kind of getting, we still got a lot of older veterans on the team.
But you don't think we can win with young dudes the way we draft?
We could.
And Michael Thomas and Marshawn Lattimore, they second round, third round picks, bro. Like, I feel like that's a valuable pick that we can get draft a future star.
I just don't trust the Saints when it comes to picks. To be honest with you, I don't. I don't trust them too much when it comes to them picks. Them picks in the later round be more valuable than the picks we pick in the front round. You could check the history on that. When we pick later, it seems like those guys turn out to be more pros than a lot of the guys we pick in the first early rounds. But only if we're in a win now situation, I'd go for D-Hops. I would. Because, man, we struggled at receiver this year. We struggled, like, bad. We struggled bad at receiver this year. So I think we still going to need that guy. And even though, I know I like Olave, he good. He's still a rookie. He's still young. He still got to learn the traits of being a receiver. I still think we need another receiver like an Adam or somebody. Somebody else that's on a veteran leadership.
You don't think Jarvis Landry enough when he get healthy?
Nah, I wouldn't bring him back. I wouldn't bring him back. And I'm a diehard LSU fan, but I wouldn't bring him back. Nah, I wouldn't. I definitely that. It was. I mean, I liked the experience.
I would for one reason.
What reason?
The only reason why I would bring him back is because of one reason. He ain't gonna cost you much. He's probably gonna be on a contract just like last year, maybe even a little bit smaller, just because he barely played last year. And you notice he's not really injury prone. He hasn't been injured really his whole career besides like 2 games, and then last year was his first year he finally got hurt and all that. And remember what he said last year. He was coming down here to serve everybody and show Louisiana, man, who he is. He wanted to play hard for his people and his family in front of him because that's where they all from. And he wasn't able to show you that because he got hurt. So I feel like if you bring him back on another minimum deal, you got a quarterback like Derek Carr, and he stays healthy and he shows everybody what he can do. You might get Jarvis that we had in the Falcons game. He was healthy. You saw what he did in the Falcons game. Helped us come back, just like Michael Thomas did. That whole offense in that fourth quarter just came back, and everybody was just lights out. And I feel like we can still get that Jarvis. He just was hurt. But if he stays healthy and plays, his heart out like he would for his city, I think it would be a good price for him. Like I said, he's only going to cost maybe $3 to $5 million, if that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Then if the cap gonna be like, yeah, I agree with that definitely. But if it's like above that 10 million, nah, I pass on that.
Oh no, he ain't gonna ask for that. Remember,
Yeah,
last year he could even get an offer like that. So kind of just depends, man. Like I said, just kind of depends on what the Saints want to go. Like a lot of people are, off and on, on the Adam Thielen. He's been hurt lately too. So some people are saying he's getting out of his prime. Like I don't know if I'll waste money on him, or anything like that. And I'm like, well, who says he can't be healthier and stay healthier with a different organization to where he ain't the second man. He comes in here, he's your third receiver now. Chris Olave is going to be your second or first, and Michael Thomas is going to be your second or first. So Thielen don't have to be the number 2 anymore. He'll be number 3. So it just depends on what you want. I mean, if you want to go the young route and go a younger receiver, DJ Chalk's out there. What's his asking price? I don't know. So.
Or we can draft somebody like Jalen Hyatt or something.
Yeah, or somebody, huh? We can do something for receiver spot. I say we still add another running back. I don't know if it's gonna be for agency. I say it's gonna be draft if I had to guess. And then receiver, yes. I say receiver. We add another one in free agency and another one in the draft to be safe. Add some depth because, to be honest with you, I don't know why Traquan Smith's still on the roster. To be honest with you, I'm surprised he hasn't been cut yet. I barely even see Traquan Smith hit the field last year. Did y'all?
Yeah, but he had a couple good catches.
Yeah, but
when he was actually in the game and they actually targeted him.
yeah.
He ain't
But just
play.
think of that. Hopkins. Just think of Hopkins, Olave, and Michael Thomas. Like, who's guarding that? And then you got Jamal Williams and AK in the backfield. Oh, my bad. And you got a receiver at a tight end named Jawan Johnson. Oh shit! How did we get about the Swift Army knife? Taysom Hill. Okay, okay. I'm just getting over my head, y'all. I'm just thinking too much. But I'm just thinking of something that's probably would never happen. We all can dream, though, y'all. We can all dream. We can all dream of an offense like that. I see everybody that's in the chat, man. I appreciate everybody that's in here. By the way, make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't already. Make sure y'all smash the shit out of that. Let me see where we at on likes. I said, can we get me to 30? Y'all got me to 30s. I appreciate that. But keep getting it up. Let's see if we can get it to 35 if we can. And also, if y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for your boy. And also, turn on your notification bells if y'all haven't already. Y'all don't want to miss out on the great videos and podcasts. I don't know if y'all noticed. I don't know if y'all need to go back and click on them. I've been making a lot of videos on all the new signings, all the releases, and all that. So y'all go check those out for me. And Stoner and Trell, is there anything, man, left that y'all can think of that y'all wanted, that was on y'all mind and y'all wanted to get off y'all chest before we head out of here?
Oh, not me. I'm good. I'm good.
You good? You good? What about you, Stoner?
Yeah.
Anything you want to get off your mind? Oh, you know what? I lied. We can't get out of here yet. I forgot to ask Stoner everything. Stoner, my bad. I forgot to ask y'all the question, man. So, what was your reaction when Jamaal Williams was signing with the Saints?
And I was ecstatic. I didn't even believe it at first. I was like, "What? For real?" Man, I'm happy, bro. That's one of my favorite backs in the league, so I was happy, man.
Yeah, I was. The funny thing was, I was live that day. I left and I told everybody I had to go make some extra money with a friend, go do some side hustle. We get to the place to start doing our side hustle. I'm in the truck. I just parked my truck. I get an alert and I'm like screaming and so on. And he's like, well, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? And I said, bro, do you see this shit? And he said, what? I showed it to him. He started cheering. Oh, shit, yeah. We started going crazy because we was happy. Like, you notice that when you looked at the stuff on Twitter, they were saying Jamal Williams, has been linked to the Bengals, the Bills, and some other team, that wanted him. Saints wasn't even on that list. I was like, the Saints not even going to go after him. I doubt it. He's probably going to cost too much, man. They had 17 touchdowns last year. Next thing you know, we get an alert. Jamal Williams is signing a 3-year deal with the Saints. I'm like, excuse you? I know you ain't messing with me, huh? And I looked at them all, and the Underhill was person. I said, oh yeah, it's real. It's real. It's about to go down. But another question. What was your thoughts on the new additions at D tackle? A guy like Khalen Saunders or a guy like Nathan Sepper. What are your thoughts on those people?
They pretty good additions. I feel like they can be like 3 techs and stuff. Like good additions on the line, bro. I like it, man. We beefing up the D line, bro, because last year D line was piss poor, man. So it was a great move, man. For real.
Yeah.
Anything.
Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. I mean, just think of this. You had the number 1 passing defense in the league last year, but the number 24th rushing defense. Think of that. How fun that was. And if we thought that was bad last year, how good you think this team will be with a great offensive team that we got now with a Derek Carr, Jamal Williams, AK. Like I said, I think we're still going to end the receiver, but for now, you got Chris Olave, Thomas, Rashid Shaheed, Jawan Johnson. Those are your weapons right now. And then you go to the defensive side, you got the number 1 passing defense you had last year, and then you upgrade from, let's say, number 24 rushing defense to top 10, top 15, or just go back to your top 5 that you used to be. Remember, we used to be top 5 in rushing defense.
Yep.
You get the top 5 rushing defense, you got the number 1 passing defense. You know how the season will look?
Wonderful.
Can we get back to that? I think so. With these new additions, I think we can, because these other people that was on the roster last year didn't show it. That's why I think they didn't get paid the money that they wanted. We let them walk. So that was one. And then what was your reaction on some of the re-signings? What was your thoughts on Jameis Winston coming back? Like, what was your thought on that when you seen that, hey, he's re-signing with the Saints on a 1-year deal to be the backup?
You said who said it again? I couldn't hear you, bro.
Oh, you good. I was saying, what was your start on the Jameis Winston re-signing? coming
Man,
back
that's
to be your
wonderful,
backup.
bro. Because you know how the Saints always have injuries, bro. Quarterback get injured, Derek Carr get injured, bro. We got another quarterback that's damn near good, if not better, than the starter. So I like it, man.
Gotcha. And
And
then,
I like that Jameis because he's a good team player, bro. For staying with
oh,
the Saints, bro. That was
hell yeah. He reminds me of Jamal Williams now with the way he's acting. But I'll say Jamal Williams a little bit crazier, a little bit more open on saying a lot, just saying whatever he wants. But what was your start on Michael Thomas? We all thought he was out the door, but then when we seen him trying to bring in Derek Carr, there it goes, and it says he's re-signing. So what was your thought on that, redoing his deal to a 1-year prove-it deal?
hey, I like it, man. It gives us hope, playoff contentions, man. So I like it, bro. More wins for us, man. As long as he can stay healthy, man. For real, just as long as he can stay healthy, man, and fight the injury bug, we should be good.
Gotcha. And then I guess the last one will be, what was your starts on the re-signing of Jawan Johnson? You know,
Yeah, that was a good signing too, because I like Jawan, bro. I feel like they should give him more playing time last year. Like he didn't get enough touches. I feel like they always underthrow him. Like they don't give him touches. Like even the year before, they barely even played him with Sean Payton. But it's a good signing though, man. I like Jawan Johnson. I
yep.
feel like I
And
like move.
then let's see. So for the hold on, this is the wrong one. Hold on, man. Jeez. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna ask you is okay. Block that. So the last thing I wanted to ask you for the 2023 season that's coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the roster that we got right now, it's really good and talented. I think we can go far. But you add a few more pieces, like we said. Add you another running back to help out back there, just in case Kamara does get suspended for a good while. You can have Jamal Williams, can have help.
Mm-hmm.
You add another receiver, just in case Tommy gets hurt. But if they don't, and none of these people get hurt, then you're good. You got 4 great receivers on the field. Um, and you add another good edge rusher, another D tackle, and maybe another linebacker to help out. Just to rotate. But other than that, by this schedule that I'm looking at right now, how many games do you think we're gonna win? All right. So just think of this: you're playing your team rivalry 6 times. Okay. So you're playing the Falcons twice, the Panthers, and Tampa Bay. I feel like the Saints could sweep them. Because it's just a divisional rivalries. I feel like sometimes we can sweep them. Sometimes you might match 1-1. But I say that can be 6 wins right there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then you playing a team like the Lions. The Lions was a team that I thought that would be a tough battle. Because they're a team that's wanting to fight for everything and wanting to win. They was winning last year. So I say the Lions would be a tough one, for us, like a good competitive game. Another one that I thought would be a good and competitive game was the Jags, right? Because they sold a lot of heart last year, and they're gonna just get even better adding Calvin Ridley to the lineup now. Adding some other pieces that wasn't there. So I say Jags could be a tough competition. But this is where I feel like it gets a little bit easier. You got the Titans, you got Green Bay. You got the Colts who are still trying to figure out everything. You got the Texans who are still new, trying to figure out everything. Patriots still trying to figure it out. Rams are just getting everybody away, rebuilding. Then you got the Vikings. All they got is Justin Jefferson right now, Kirk Cousins. I don't think they're gonna be as good like they were last year. We got to see though. I
I
say
think
that's
that
still a
rebuild.
tough competition. You know, I still think we get a revenge on them. Get our win back, but it's still gonna be a nice tough battle, right? Giants, they
Mm-hmm.
building right now. The Giants are looking good, rebuilding right now, getting Darren Waller, getting some more receivers. They said they're still looking for more receivers. Defense is good, so I think the Giants gonna be a tough game to watch us play against. And then the last one is the Bears. They still in rebuild mode. Yes, they adding good players. They got a good receiving core, but they still need help on defense, a lot of help. So I think the Bears can be a win. So as you're looking at this schedule, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that give me okay. It can be a good game. I still think we can win them, but I think they tough battles. So out of those 4 games, let's say you did lose those, you still won 13 games.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thought on that? That would be my last question for y'all, and then we'll end it here.
I mean, I don't know if we can win 13 just off the strength of the season we had last season. that would be a wonderful bounce back. But just knowing the history, bro, I think we can get 10, maybe 9. But I as of right now, but if we can get more pieces, I think we should be, like you said, 13-win team. Like that should be like our mark. But I'm with you on it, though, man.
What's up, Tro? What's your thoughts on it? Since you're on here still.
I'm kind of like him. We can get more a little. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, make sure. Yeah, I'm kind of like Stone, man. If we can get a few more pieces. Right now, I'm not sure, but if we can get a few more pieces, I'm thinking I'm thinking, and hopefully, I say about 11 or 12. About 11 and 12. But it just depends on the pieces we build around them, though.
Definitely. I mean, with the team we got right now, I say 10 wins right now. 10, 11. But you add your pieces you need, add Adam Thielen or Jarvis Landry, somebody back to help out in case somebody gets hurt. You pick good in the draft off the people that can make plays when you need them to. We can bump up easily to a 13, 14 win team because the schedule is really easy. Because remember, we finished third in our league, in our division. So we got an easier schedule than most people do, which is good for the Saints, so we should have a bounce back season. Dennis Allen shouldn't have a shitty season. He got no excuses now. He's got the quarterback that he wants, so I'm ready for the season to happen. But I appreciate y'all coming on. Appreciate everybody else that came on before, chatted it up with me and everything. And like I tell everybody, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you are new. Also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell because you don't want to be late for these live podcasts. And also, you don't want to miss out on the great videos that we push out here. But with that being said, I'm going to need Trell and Stoner's help. We always tell everybody, who what?
Who that?
Who that,
baby? Y'all heard them. We out of this thing. We'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Run it up, Panera. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We going to the bowl. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. Saints going to the Super Bowl, talking black and gold. Young Nolan Hooded Jew on the beat, we let you know. Chris Olave, MC down the field. Once the throw the ball deep, yeah, you know it's getting real. Put Jarvis in the slot, he gon' do damage. AK in the backfield, you know Durant. E. Davis coming through the line, QB running out of time. Tom Brady, that's mine. Yeah, the Saints did it fine. Hold out, chopper style, choppers out. Them boys wild, yeah, them boys wild. Chopper style. Choppers out, the boys wild, yeah, the boys wild. Hold up, yeah, we rolling. Hold up, yeah, we rolling. Hold up, yeah, we toting, alive. Marshawn Lattimore, play the left field. Marcus May play deep safety, so you know the deal. We got Tyrant in the box, got the QB on lock. Man, we ready to rock. See they gone in the slot out. A Debo, play the right side. Stop playing with that boy. 29 ready to ride. We ain't tripping at all. We going to the top. Yeah, we gon' spin they block. Yeah, we knocking off the top. Look. We rap the Florida league. So boy was poppin'. The Saints really wildin'. Them boys on fire. We really number one. We move with silence. We zip them boys up. If it's a problem, choppers out. Choppers out. Them boys wild. Yeah, them boys wild. Choppers out. Choppers out. Them boys wild. Hold up.